Minecraft, a game with infinite possibilities. Each day, thousands of new worlds are created by players around the earth, each one a unique seed, waiting. Each one a unique seed, waiting to be explored. But among these endless worlds, some stand out, not for their beauty or richness, but for their eeriness. Some of these worlds are known for their stories of strange occurrences, shadows lurking in the corners, or an eerie feeling that someone could be watching you. This is one of those worlds, a world that is seemingly ordinary, yet hides a very dark secret. I was scrolling through the Minecraft forums one day when I saw this random post. Old Xbox World. I was interested in this as it was posted in the Minecraft Java section of the forums. I clicked on the post and was shocked to see that this user managed to transfer their old Xbox World save file to Java with minimal corruption. It also had a weird feeling to the pictures that it was posted with, like those old Herobrine sighting videos. At this point, it was late at night and decided to download the world before going to bed. It was the next day and I finally decided to load up Minecraft. I tried to load it up in a recent version, but every time I got a weird error message before it crashed. So, I tried previous versions of Minecraft. After a couple of minutes, I finally found a version where Minecraft wouldn't crash. The game finally loaded up, and as soon as the world loaded, I was hit in the face with a wave of nostalgia. For the first time in a very long time, I could see a glimpse of what Minecraft was like during my childhood. The old textures of the trees, the terrain generation, everything was bringing me back to my younger self. As I finished looking around, I start to wander about the land, as this is another player's world. After looking around the main spawn area, I finally found the player's house. Walking towards the base, I saw a multitude of things that the average Minecraft player had back then. A wheat farm, cows.
I still have an inside joke with a friend. I think it was like something about the cows. It was like be careful which one you milk type of thing. I mean, it's not that funny now that I think about it.
A house. Looking at it closer, this looks like something me and my childhood friend would build. I finished looking around and went inside the house to see if there was anything else that was of good use. Rummaging through the chests, and I happened to find myself some iron. Crafted some tools and armor, kinda forgot that shields weren't a thing yet, and went on to explore the land of this world. A couple of minutes passed by, and I finally stumbled upon a sign. Town. It didn't have an arrow pointing in the direction to go, but I trusted my instinct and walked in a straight path in hopes of finding it. On my way to the town, I slaughtered some squids, and from the leather I borrowed from the cows, I made a book and quill with a list of things that I want to accomplish during my journey in this 10-year-old world. As I was walking, I also remembered something funny during my childhood. My friend and I would play for hours, eventually pretending like we were in the game. We even modeled some of their skins after us. Man, I miss those times. Some 100 blocks later, and I found myself at another swamp. Interestingly enough, a strange little shop was in the middle of the water. I didn't have much in it, but from what I can tell in the chest, they sold fish and flowers. The place was a little old, seeing from the dusty chest, but other than that, it was a nice little business to have. Had a strange feeling about the place though. I kept walking around the shop, trying to find more stuff, but there was nothing. No shops, no houses, or anything. I wonder why they considered this a town. After gathering some more food and trying to cross off my very first item on my list, I leave to go and find myself a desert temple. Minutes kept passing and I finally found a desert. Don't remember why I was here again, but nonetheless I explored the land. Found some sand. And sand. More sand. There's just so much sand. I think I'm lost. Retracing my steps, I try to head back to spawn as I wanted to get more materials and I'm running low on my food supply. It wasn't long before I found something. While it wasn't a desert temple, it definitely was a structure. I don't remember seeing this on my way over here. Figuring out if it was anything useful, I dug around and found a chest. Looking in it, and it glitched out for some reason. The owner did say it had minimal corruption, so maybe this was some of it. I ignored it and just went back to the old town, trying to remember my way back. Back at the house, I spot something unusual. The cows are missing.
I could have sworn they were here, no? Maybe they despawned? I guess I'll just use the wheat.
While I was crafting, I got this very strange feeling, like I'm being watched. Not by someone, but by something. I looked around the area to make myself a mine, as I didn't have enough iron to craft myself a full set of tools, and my armor was missing, or maybe it broke. I went behind the house, and I saw that there was a mine already there. I guess the previous owner made this. I figured that the spawn area was mined, so I walked behind the mine to locate a different area to gather my resources. Climbing the top of the mountain, I take a pause to look at the view. This feeling, the nostalgia that old Minecraft has, it's very different than anything I've felt before. I start to really consider why I'm here. What's the point of all of this if I'm just gonna go back to the way things are? What was I chasing this whole time? After reconsidering my whole life, I kept moving forwards and I fell. I got up and ate some food to regain my health, but
What? Where's my food? No way, I don't have food. Alright. What is this building? No more use.
the other sign said basic things like the object it was on, but this one was different. While there was an iron door, there was no lever or button, nothing to open it. Originally, I didn't want to break anything in this world, but I decided to take down the door inside. Nothing was interesting really. Chests, cobwebs, and a strange floating bed. I went through each chest and there was nothing. Nothing that showed that this place was used. Just webs, vines, and dead flowers really. Although one chest was different than the rest. Next to the bed was a chest that only had one thing. A book and quill. As I opened the book, I figured something out that shook me to my core. I was not alone. I don't know where I am. I feel like I've been walking for so long. I continued to walk until my legs couldn't anymore. I was low on food and I didn't have any way of heading back to the portal. That was until I found a path. There was a cobblestone path heading 2 ways, left or right. I wanted to go left, but my instinct was telling me to go right, and so I followed the path. As I was following the path, I was finally feeling hopeful. I wanted this all to end, and this finally felt like the place to... Everything made sense. The weird structures, the missing items. Everything was because of you.
Who are you? Don't just stand there. I asked you a question.
A soul.
What?
I'm a soul, but physical. I apologize for scaring you. I would change my look, but
Wait, am I dead?
no. This is all real.
Then why are you here?
I saw you needed help.
What do you mean? Were you watching me?
Yes, I always am.
Why?
Because without me, you'd be a mess. I mean, you already are with—
Don't talk to me like you're my friend. How do I know you're not gonna hurt me?
I would never do anything to you. Like, I physically can't.
Oh, I guess you're right. I'm sorry. Do I know you from somewhere? I have this strange feeling like I do. You have a name? Oh, that's nice. I used to know someone with that name.
Yeah? What were they like?
Man, they were the best. They would always be messing with me in any way that they could, whether that be embarrassing me or fighting over simple things like what game we should play. But no matter what, they would always be there for me.
Cows are funny looking. Careful which one you milk. It's been a while since we've talked.
Yeah.
Wanna keep talking? Okay. Were you scared?
Yeah.
That's okay. You're allowed to be scared. It's not every day this type of thing would happen, you know?
It's not any day.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you keep running?
I didn't want to face it.
Well, you can't run forever. What happens when you get tired?
I don't know. I don't like to think about it.
Maybe you should. You never know. You could conquer it.
It's not fair.
Hey, it's okay. I'll always be here. Just try and remember.